Well, hey everyone, welcome back to City Skylines Mass Transit. I am JJamJim, and thank you so much for coming back for the second episode. Just getting a little bit of a look around at our city, and it's small, but I'm liking it so far. So, thank you so much for coming back and joining me today to do some more building. Let's get creative. So excited about this game. I know I keep saying it, and I hope you all are just enjoying this because I know I am. Alright, so let's just continue this through. I kind of feel like I missed that last time. So we definitely need some more residential demand. So I think we should... I wonder why that's not a perfect... yeah, that's fine. Just fill these all in. I'm probably going to need to put water down. I don't know why those aren't perfect either. That's okay though. I'm not gonna get uptight about that. There we go. Bring these through and these through. Excellent. Getting some money now, which is good to see. Do we buy our tile yet? We did not buy our tile yet because I don't believe we had money last time. I am concerned about this butting up over here, but at the same time, I kind of like to just buy this one. So let's just do it. I would like to be able to cross this river and this other access point here. We're probably going to, especially if this is going to be sort of our downtown area, our city area, we're probably going to need to change these interchanges. Speaking of that, I wonder if they've added any new ones. They have not. That's cool, no problem. You will find that I am not great at building interchanges. However, I don't like to use the other modded ones because I want to get better at building interchanges. They never turn out pretty and they take forever to build, so I may need to put some cuts in here if I'm just getting agonizingly long with it, so it's not boring you to death and you're not wanting to rip your hair out like I probably am trying to build them. But for now, I think they will do just fine. We're going to need to get more industry in here. So, I made this curve, and that's cool. But how do I want to get more? Do I want to go out again and make sort of... maybe not a 90 degree, but otherwise that's going to look really weird, isn't it? Is there any way I can get straight out of here? Oh, I can actually. I wonder if that would mess up. That is a perfect 45. Oh, 46, 45. Why is the 45 not... There we go. Okay, it's a little unorthodox looking, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. So, that looks off a little bit to me, but I'm going to trust the angle counter and not my eye on that. So, maybe extend it a little bit further. And is that still flat? This raises up a little bit here. Okay. I'm so excited to show everyone. I'm so excited to show you all all the new stuff that's in the transit. I really want to focus on building good mass transit because if I'm going to go off on a sidebar here. The transit in this game is super cool and I love it, and I usually would start implementing it, but I would always usually start implementing it late. So when the buses come through, I would wait until my population was like 20 or 30,000 before I started even putting bus lanes in, and maybe that's good, maybe it's bad, I don't know, but it was sort of always my last thing. Like, oh yeah, I should probably put some mass transit in. Or I should probably put the trains in and that sort of thing. Which I'm also really bad at trains. And I want to get better at trains. So, this is just going to be me getting better at things I need to get better at in this game. And I want you all to come along with me and, yell at the screen and tell me I'm doing things wrong and all that fun stuff. Okay, so back over here. I'm done with my tangent. And I'm going to build... Maybe I do something similar over here where I did over there with this bridged sort of deal. We'll get to 12 up there. It's a nice slope. And we'll cross the road, and I'll bring it back down. And I want to guess that was probably as far as we could go with it. Yeah, that looks about right. And we'll extend this up. And that actually worked out perfect for the tiles. I want to say it was planned, but that would be a lie. Cross there, and we'll cross there. And we will put some more industrial down. There. I might save that for maybe a couple offices or something. I don't want to... I'll put some stuff there and there. And we'll fill that gap in, and here is fine. There, and there, and there. And that little bit there. And we'll probably need to water this, and we will. Sure, that'll do. Just for the sake of efficiency, I'm going to... It's really nice that they've added the big circle. I just realized that. They added the big circle so you can see where your overlap is. Oh, man. I can't tell you how many times I have needed to see that in in other playthroughs. Drives you nuts trying to figure out exactly which one it is. And I know someone figured out the number. I think it was like 280 or 440 or something. But this is just nice. That is very, very nice. And let's just bring that. Let's bring that out a little bit more, and we'll bring it in, just in case this needs to get watered later. And out a little bit more, and there. Perfect. Can we do that? We can. Why not? All right. This is all good. I'm just going to bring along one more cross. I'm totally ditching the road thing at this point. I just like efficient, clean-looking water pipes. I know you can't see them, but I just like to see it that way. You know, maybe we get some commercial over here. Maybe we put some commercial in this area. You know, get some shops. They can shop on their way home, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll get some more residential there, and there as well. We're having a lot of commercial demand. So maybe what we do is, just for funsies, we get some assets here to play with. We have a little bit of money. Maybe we build sort of a little like shopping area in the middle here. And we start with like a park. Plazas. Yeah, the trees and picnic tables. We'll put one there and there. And we'll put some shops. Maybe a road coming through. And sort of circling back. Can I not? Oh, because of the medical clinic. I knew I was going to need to move that at some point. And I'm going to move that one over just so we have a clean space there. And let's bring that in. Let's do the same thing over here. Great. And what we'll do is yeah, it's on here, traffic routes. Okay. So if I click here, real quick, you can see if I click on this road where people are coming in from. So you can see that a couple of them are private vehicles, and then we also have some pedestrians, which is really neat. And it's really nice once you start taking off these things, and you can click and see. That's going to be really helpful, I feel like, down the road when you have a very thick intersection and you can start dissecting it and figuring out You know, where's all that traffic coming from? But what I wanted... Is it this? Yeah, okay. So I want the lights off there. I want a stop sign there. Same thing over here. I know I did every other, but I want the stop sign there. You know what? I'm changing my mind. We're going to put stop signs there and there, so then we can keep that every other thing going. Yeah, that just makes a little bit more sense. And we'll keep the traffic light there. That's fine. Boy, that rain gets super... Bite, killing you. Okay. Put some more commercial all along here. This will be sort of a little commercial area. Here I go blinding you again. Sorry. And I'm going to just put a pathway through there. And a pathway through there. Just for walking purposes, obviously. I'd like to put one through here as well, just because if you live here... I'm sorry, that's a bad... you know what? You can sort of get around. This bridge is just kind of more cosmetic probably than anything else. But maybe I don't need paths through here yet. Not really, because it's not quite necessary. Although a nice walking path across here could be nice, just to get people to drive, or to walk versus driving. So let's see if we can do that real quick. Because eventually this will be highway. Maybe I don't want to do too much of that because I'm, you know, I don't, why doesn't that, shouldn't that snap up? It feels like it wants to, but it doesn't. If I raise it, it's strange that the snapping points are going to the road because you didn't used to be able to snap to roads, and it still looks like that's not the case, but it's kind of treating it like it is a road. Huh. It's a little bizarre, but, you know, whatever. Let's do, I'm going to turn off, is it grid or angle? Maybe it's snapping to the grid or the guidelines. Yeah, I want this a little freeform at this point. It's a little too close. Still too close. There we go. So I want, no, not that crazy. I'm going to put that back on. And, that is a little obnoxious, I'm not going to lie. Is it just grid? No, it's road guidelines. That's the problem. There we go. Oh, it is kind of grid too, but... Okay. There we go. Go up to 9. That's a little steep. It is a little steep. But... I think that'll be okay. And we'll go back down to about there. That might be one too far, but I'm not going to fret over it. And then we're going to just curve it to there. And we'll see if people use it. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But, you know, seems nice to be able to walk to work if you work in the factory, just to walk over this way. Because we have a lot of car traffic through here. I mean, there are a lot of delivery trucks and things, but there's a lot of car traffic. And people are parking here and walking this way, but eventually they won't be able to, so they might use this more. Once this is all upgraded to highway. Okay, so this is all coming in real nice. We still have some more residential demand. This all came in really nice. It's kind of a fun little area. Place to do some shopping. Get your hair did, something like that. Do I want to do sort of like... I think I do. Although I want these all facing the same way, so there we go. And I suddenly had because there totally used to be a mod, and I have no idea what it's called anymore, but you could click on this and duplicate a building. Or you clicked it and you hit a key. I don't remember what that mod was called, but it's kind of nice. But yeah, so that's kind of a fun little, like this little plaza area. I like it. I don't know if I want roads going up there, though. We'll kind of figure out what we need to do with after that. I'm not sure at this point what I want to do with that. The good old seagulls. I miss the seagulls. Not really, but they're really just obnoxious. But it's okay. Got a nice little population going. Still more residential demand. And I'm wondering if we go all the way to the coast or if I start kind of moving in this direction. Although at the same time, not all these are upgraded. I mean, these are only one. These are underway. That's underway. So that will start holding more people, which may take away some of that residential demand. Because, you know, for example, if we build too quickly, we're going to get a huge death wave once we have that going. And, you know, once we start getting other things in here, like, speaking of services, just made me think we need a fire department over here. I can't believe something actually hasn't started on fire yet. Let's put it right there. Good access. We'll probably need a proper firehouse. We just don't have that yet. But, as I was saying, let's see. We need a clinic over here, because this is just totally not being serviced. Clinic. Where can we put that? What if we just did it there? Right next to the commercial stuff. I think that's nifty. Police coverage is, could be better. So, what if we put the cop shop maybe next to the fire department? You know what? Across the street from the fire department. Because why not? But yeah, as I was saying, we have the high school as well. See, and this will upgrade all these people. Oh, buckets. We are out of power, or did we sever something? Nope, we are just out of power. Wow. Okay. We're going to have to blow a bunch of cash now on another coal plant, which I'm going to put right next door. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to... Okay. This space here, I'm going to put a dirt walking path just there for people to walk through. Is that connected? I think it is. But just if you're walking over here, you can cut through instead of having to go all the way around. I don't really want to put another road through here, but maybe what I'll do is put like, this is kind of fun. I'm just going to put a dirt path there. Doesn't quite reach the road. Just kind of a little, maybe it's stupid, maybe it's not, I don't know. But then we can just kind of get these squares all filled in, and it's kind of like a little back road type of service road deal. This is getting all clogged up already. Yeah, this is going to get bad. Well, yeah. Okay, we got Boomtown. We get another tile. Some new services. We get bus, and we get some transport stuff, some tram, some taxi. We get industry specialization. We get a bunch of new policies, and we finally get highways and tram roads, and excellent. And heating piping we don't have to worry about. We get a bus depot, taxi. We get a lot of stuff with this one. Ferries, disaster response units. Cool. Huh. Well, people are using this. A lot of people are using it. That's excellent to see. Good. A lot of less pedestrians on this road now, which is good. that's what we wanted. That's exactly why we made that. We'll get back to that traffic situation in a bit. But what was I doing? I was putting down a high school, and that will really start bumping the population up here as well. Let's do one right about... I can't remember which side I think there's a parking lot. I can't remember which side it's on. Oh, it's just in the front. Okay, so that will go there. And let's, instead of that being... let's do this. Instead of that being residential... Whoop. That can be... Oh, messed it all up. But instead of this being... Let's make this commercial. And we're going to make a little path through the back here. I like paths. They're a nice, like, separator, and they get people moving around the city a little bit better. That's one thing I really want to... that is one thing I want to implement is bike paths. I really want us to have a bike-friendly city, so we're going to upgrade things to bike roads and bike pathing and that sort of thing. I would love to have the city where we can have a bike path that kind of weaves and bobs throughout the entire city. So it's feasible you can get through every single place on a bike without having to get off. A couple abandoned buildings here, and that is because... Are you going to tell me why? Sometimes it used to tell you if you moused over this. Huh. Well, we're going to have to destroy them. And that's okay. That happens a lot in the industrial zone. Usually it's probably because not enough educated workers, but now we have a high school, so these places should start popping up pretty soon. Yeah, we still have a lot of residential demand, though. More of these. I will miss the automatic bulldozer mod, that is for certain. And honestly, I thought about adding some mods. Just like quality of life mods, like the better bulldozer. I thought about adding 25 tile mod, but then I thought, you know what? If I add one mod, it's no longer vanilla, and if I add one, I'm just going to add a bunch. So I refrained, but I would love to hear all of your feedback to, do you want to see more mods? How long should we go in vanilla before we switch over? That sort of thing. I'm totally open. Totally open. Let's put some more residential down there. And we'll leave this for now. So, I think that'll be good. And let's see, how are we doing over here? Traffic is still meh. I mean, it's not terrible. Probably definitely want to have a light here. Probably want to definitely have a light there. So, Although... This could be a situation where we make this... Let's try it. Junctions. What if we made that a stop sign? Just, gives the right of way to both of these sides. That might be good. Yeah. We'll see. We can always futz with that later, but we'll come back to that. A lot of abandoned buildings over here. Yeah. See, that stuff you don't notice as much when you have the automatic bulldoze mod, just because it gets automatically bulldozed, so you don't even have to deal with it. Okay, so we have our highway, which leaves me to show you all a couple new roads. They added the road from network extensions. They added the two-lane, what was that road called? National Highway. They changed it to be two-way highway, but it's sort of like a country road highway, basically. And then also two-lane, one-way highways, which is really, really nice. And they also have the sound barriers on both of them, which is great. We have the regular highway, and then they also added a 4-lane highway, which is really nifty, and I'm very excited about. And the 4-lane highway with sound barriers, of course. So, we can do trams. Do we want to do a bus lane? Because this is going to be quite the strip here. I'm wondering if it's worth doing 6-lane through here. You know, not yet. Let's hold off on that. Just because 6 lanes they're so big, and you really don't see them in towns this size. I think we'll upgrade kind of when we need to upgrade. But for now, it might be nice to have this be a bus lanes. You know, debating. Because do we need a bus right now? You know, 3,000 people. How many people are going to take the bus? Okay, well, we do have natural disasters on. So we are about to get a thunderstorm. Oh boy. We'll see. 1.8? I have no idea. Is that severe? No clue. Oh my gosh.
A thunderstorm is battering the city.
Oh boy.
Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
I wonder if it's going to start fires. Oh wow. That's extreme. Oh, this got... Oh no. These got damaged. So let's just... took out our power lines. That was quite the storm. Although we don't need that. We actually didn't need those. Wow, okay. Well, we're going to weather this storm. And hopefully we come out alive on the other side. We may have to futz with how frequent these are. I turned down the frequency a little bit. There's a fire out here. It shouldn't spread too far, though, because there's just these couple trees. Yeah, I hope, anyway. Wait, how long is this going to be? Oh, this is on fire. Is that because of the thunderstorm? Or is it actually just because it just started on fire? Gosh, I'm wondering, do we need... Okay, so we have the disaster response unit. This is all came in the natural disasters DLC. Shelters and radio and that sort of things. We'll mess with all that a little bit later. I just don't know how necessary this huge disaster unit is quite yet. We do only have 3,100 people. But that lightning storm is lasting quite a long time, I must say. Let's work to upgrade this highway before we do anything else. Oop, that took that out, and that, so we'll have to put that back in. Let's just do this for now. Yeah, I think the 3-lane highway is fine. You know, we may upgrade to 4 later. That's for sure. But let's put this back in. Oh man, the fire trucks are going to be on call for a while, aren't they? Can I do it there instead? I feel like I was able to get closer to... Let's just do 9. Yeah, 9 is good. We're going to have to change this. And bring it back down. There, looks about right. And we'll just kind of free hand draw that a little bit. And that will be good. Get that back for our citizens. Yeah, this is getting clogged, that's for sure. Okay. Well, I think we lived through the storm. No casualties. 9 buildings were set on fire, and 98 trees were set on fire. Okay, well, we didn't lose a citizen, so that's what's important. I think that's going to put an end to this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I know we didn't get a lot of progress done, But we did some small cosmetic things. We did some shifting around. We will do a little bit more of an expansion next time, as clearly we have a ton of residential demand still, and our city is growing. So thank you all so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.